Hey everybody, welcome to BrickVault. Today is another LEGO weekly news update. Plenty of things happened in the world of LEGO this week. I think most people have been very excited about all the different little tidbits of Harry Potter news. All the new Harry Potter sets are coming out very soon. Different date change on release, so that's awesome. New solo sets, pictures have been revealed for them. LEGO House documentary is now on Netflix. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Plenty of new stuff, new Brickheadz. Anyways, let's get into it right now. So out of all of the Harry Potter news, the first big thing to focus on is that the release date has changed. Instead of August for all the Harry Potter sets, July. July is now the new date, July 1st in fact. So that means it's about a week away, and I definitely know people are pumped about the whole thing because when we were live streaming all the new Ninjago sets back to back like all day the last couple of days, a huge portion of the comment section was asking and just talking and excited about all the new Harry Potter sets coming down the line. It's definitely an interesting turn of events. LEGO usually doesn't bump a bunch of sets forward, especially so last minute, but I for one certainly welcome the date change, and even a user on Reddit claims at least to have found one of these sets at his local Target. So anyways, keep your eyes peeled. And then in more Harry Potter news, according to an online shop in Germany, a list of 22 figures has been circulated around for the Harry Potter collectible minifigure series. So 22 different ones is more than I think any of the other ones that have come out so far, and as of this moment we do not have the list of names, but it is finally great to have confirmation that the collectible figs will be on their way. I know there were rumors about them a very long time ago. Now speaking of rumors, there's even more information that speculates that perhaps the Hogwarts castle might indeed be a very large microscale mock, similar to how there was a microscale helicarrier. Personally, I think that could be a lot of fun. I know it might not be what other people were expecting, but the microscale custom mocks of Hogwarts Castle have always looked really cool, and that way you can kind of get the entire universe snapshotted in a relatively small space. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below, because out of all of the excitement that I saw from the last couple of days of live streaming, nobody mentioned this as a potential good or bad thing. In fact, nobody was talking about it at all. I don't know if you're happy, excited, dismayed. Once again, I think it's kind of a cool idea, but I really want to know what you guys think about that as a potential set. And lastly, the Harry Potter activity book that is coming out, the minifigure for that is revealed. It's basically just a small Harry Potter. I have a feeling he'll technically be exclusive from some sort of printing or something. Anyways, that's coming down the line too. Now, finally moving down the list away from Harry Potter, 2 new Star Wars solo sets were revealed this week, and I gotta say, I think I'm looking forward to them maybe more than some of those other reported Star Wars sets that we saw maybe a couple weeks ago. The first one is called the Imperial Corvex Transport. Set number 75217. It has 622 pieces and comes with 5 figures total. We've got Chewbacca with goggles. That is amazing. Han Solo also with goggles. Not quite as amazing as Chewbacca. 2 ranged troopers, which any kinds of new troopers I'm super happy to get, and an Imperial gunner. The main build consists of the front of the train and just one of the cargo packs. This would definitely be cool if you got like 2 of these sets and had 2 cargo packs and maybe an identical back of the train, but I don't know, that's kind of a lot for this type of thing. Now, aside from the minifigs being awesome, I think the build actually does kind of look good, and white blaster rifles for the first time is definitely welcomed here. Now, finishing off this scene in solo, the second set revealed is the Imperial AT Hauler, set number 75219. Minifigures included are Kira, Val, 2 Dryden gangsters, and Rio. Val looks like a cool minifigure. I'll be glad to get her. Rio has a really fun, interesting mold that make up his arms. I hope to see more alien variants get that mold put onto other minifigures in the future. That's really cool looking. And then the build itself actually looks kind of good as a ship. I can't say I was particularly taken by the aesthetic appeal during the movie, but I think building this in primarily white was a good creative choice. Even though the ship is gray, it just kind of looks good in white. And there's definitely a few sort of funny functional features to it that I think look a little bit odd with the brown Technic in the front, but ultimately Ultimately, this actually feels like a ship that I want. I definitely wasn't expecting to be looking forward to solo sets more than any of the others coming from the next wave of Star Wars, but there you have it. Now, the reveals really didn't stop coming this week. There's just a bunch of new sets that we get pictures for, which is always great, and the first glimpses of what the SDC Comic-Con exclusives have finally come through. Now, these aren't the ultra rare, super exclusive custom printed ones, but some of the smaller exclusive sets have come through. This is the Aquaman and Storm set. It comes in a box that's very similar in size and shape to what an old VHS sleeve looked like, and though I don't believe the Aquaman has any exclusive prints, he will be categorized as a new type of Aquaman figure just because he doesn't ever come out with that type of slicked back hair in any other set. I think the builds are actually kind of fun. This could be a fun little exclusive set to get. And then I think slightly less cool is the Millennium Falcon set. This has the most recent version of Han Solo and Chewie from the latest film. You can also see the Millennium Falcon cockpit is molded in white to show it's like the newer version, and the seats are different. It's kind of a fun little scene, but feels just a little bit less special compared to the Aquaman set. Both of them are going to be sort of through that same lottery system if you've ever been to San Diego Comic-Con, and then if you get through the lottery, you get to buy it for $40. This one and the Aquaman set will both be set at around $40. They're roughly 200 pieces each, and stay tuned for more information because those special printed Comic-Con figs are probably going to be popping up in next week's episode, or maybe the week after that. Just about every single week we see a new picture showcasing the next design for Brickheadz. The rumors for Jack Skellington and Sally were definitely on the list for a while now, and these are the pictures. I thought it would have been kind of funny if we had an extra tall Brickheadz. I don't know if LEGO's willing to change up the format that much. I know we're going smaller and definitely doing figures that aren't necessarily human, and if we're not doing it tall for Jack Skellington, we're probably not getting a tall Brickheadz figure maybe ever. Either way, I think the prints are pretty decent. Sally understandably has some more fun, colorful prints and things like that, but nostalgia's hitting me pretty hard, and I guess that's what these Brickheadz are designed to do. No price, part count, or anything like that listed yet, but you can bet this is going to be a $19.99 set for sure. Next bit of news on the list comes from Alan Tran of thebrickfan.com. More official images for that new Batmobile that's app controlled, that set number 76112, and basically the news is that we can see the back of the box. We've got a better idea how that new app control system integrates into the vehicle, and this is something that maybe I wasn't paying attention to before, or maybe this news came out this week, but it is a $100 set. I am super curious. I love Batman, and the shape of this vehicle matches at least one offshoot from the comics, but this is certainly a set I would like to try out a little bit before maybe going in and buying it myself. Let me know what you guys think. $100 for a pretty small little RC Lego car. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. And then I just recently watched the Toys That Made Us episode that was all about Lego. Pretty fun, kind of interesting. Showed a lot of what the failed themes were and kind of the savior themes that helped Lego get out of some tricky financial times. And now Netflix has released a second, well, this is now an exclusive thing that's all about Lego. It's the Home of the Brick, now on Netflix. I believe the documentary is going to focus mostly around the relatively new development, which is the Lego house, and it also is going to kind of go into the direction of the Lego group and their philosophy as a whole. I'll definitely check it out. Maybe you guys should too. And then if you are one of the lucky few that managed to get into the Lego Inside Tour, that's a, I believe, once annual tour that the Lego group does, bringing in a group of people to kind of check out the inner workings and the awesome factories and the design studios and stuff like that. Each of the people that goes does get a special set. This is what it is. It's the Lego Ferguson Tractor. You get it signed by some of the designers. And then the last little story I'd like to mention is actually kind of a cool little move that Lego did in Copenhagen and Denmark at the Lego store. They opened up the Lego minifigure factory where you can print your own designs directly onto a minifigure, making it totally custom on your own, and it's only going to cost you about $5. They've got pre-made designs that you can already kind of put on there, and then I believe there may be a way to get your own personal digital design printed onto a Lego minifig. This is one of the coolest ideas I think I've seen pursued within a Lego store as a type of attraction or promotion, and if it works out, as in like it's kind of a cost-effective, fun thing to get people in the doors for Lego stores, I certainly hope they expand this Lego printing ability to other stores around the world. Now for the last bit of news over at Lego Ideas. If you don't know what Lego Ideas is, it's a website where you submit your own creation in hopes of having it become an official Lego set. Now, the International Space Station set, or the idea for it, has been approved with 10,000 10,000 votes. Not approved, but moved to the review stage with 10,000 votes of support, which is great. So congratulations to the builder XCLD. It's about on the level of a Microscale build, maybe a little bit bigger. It's at a relatively small scale, but the International Space Station is actually quite large, so the build itself rests at around 850 bricks. This creation, with a very snazzy and kind of clean looking stand, I feel like could make into the final review stage approval line for LEGO Ideas. We have no idea, only time will tell, but once again, congratulations to the builder XCLD, because getting into this part of Ideas is like really difficult to do. All right, that is it for this LEGO weekly news update. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Remember, if you enjoy our content, you can always like or subscribe. Links for everything I've talked about are in the description below. Tomorrow is top 10 mocks of the week that Mike has chosen out, and vlogs for Monday. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Let's see if I can hit the camera again. Yeah. Oh, hey everybody, hope you enjoyed that video. I just wanted to pop in really quick and say that we do have a web store, BrickVault.toys, that sell instructions for super high quality mocks that are built by incredibly talented designers. So that is the first link in the description below. And also there's other videos too. We've got other things if you want to watch that. All right, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time at BrickVault.